Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is AJ, and if this is your first time seeing my video, you're highly welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always watching my videos, for subscribing. So for today's video, I'll be doing the makeup on myself. So you already know how we do. Before you begin adding any product to your face, it's essential to clean your face. So to do that, I'm going to be using my Adventure micellar water to clean my face and my wipe in my face. So when you're cleaning, make sure you clean under the eyes, everywhere, to remove every hidden dirt. In between the inner corner of your eye, clean the inner corner of your eyes everywhere. So after cleaning my face, the next thing, you let it to dry. So I have my fan sitting directly in front of me, so I'll just wait for a while for it to dry before going in with my moisturizer. So I'm going to be using this Mismetic moisturizer and my flat brush. So I'll just open it and apply and put on my brush. So make sure you hydrate the face very well. So I'll just apply it around the T-zone before spreading it all over. So I'm going to be using my hand to press in the product again. So when I'm doing that, I just use the excess on my hand and go around my neck. The next thing I'll be doing is to prime my face, and to do that, I'll be going in with this Mismetic Aqua Grip Primer. So I'll just put on my flat brush like this. So I'll apply it everywhere except my under eye. I'll use my hand to press again. So I have an oily skin, and I'll be going in with this mattifying Veebeauty primer. So I'll just apply it around the area which produces oil. Here, this area that is capable of producing much oil, apply it around this area. And to melt down everything, I'm going to be using my Kiss Beauty setting spray. So moving on, I'm going to be going in with my foundation. So to do that, I'm going to be using these two shades of Veebeauty foundation. So to blend it, I'm going to be using my soft and damp beauty sponge. When I say soft and damp, it means you have to make it to be wet, but when you press it, water will not come out from there, right? So I'm going to use this beauty sponge. So I start blending from this angle. I'm blending uniformly. When I finish with one section of the face, I just move to the other section. So I'm starting with this section. So I'm just pressing it, just pat gently. I'm patting gently into the skin. So after blending, I'm using half of this section now to blend this way, blend and come this way. So blend, make sure you blend and go around your neck. Use the excess of the beauty sponge and go under your neck, around your neck. You don't want to leave that area like that. So this section, I'm blending and going this way. Can you see the way I'm moving? I'm using half of the one on my nose to blend and come this way, half of the other one to blend and go this way, right? Into the skin. To go into my face, I'll be going in with this darker shade of foundation from Veebeauty. So the shade is Ebony 9, yeah, something like that, Ebony. So these are the areas we contour. We contour underneath the cheekbone. This is your cheekbone, right? This is the cheek. This is the cheek. And this is underneath the cheekbone. So this is the area we contour underneath the cheekbone, around the temple. This is a temple, right? Around the temple. This is the temple, underneath the cheekbone, and the side of the nose, underneath the cheekbone. I'll be contouring now around the temple. Can you see? This is a temple. You can see the different lines. I'm using now my same beauty sponge, the same side I used in blending the foundation. So this is all I'm doing. So when blending, I'm moving towards this direction of the We are moving towards the direction of the temple. We don't blend and come this way. We are blending like that. So to blend this other side, I'm making sure I'm placing my beauty sponge, the middle of this beauty sponge, on the line of the contour, such that when I'm blending, it's taking care of any harsh line. There will be no demarcation. So I'm just placing this middle part of this beauty sponge on this line. Can you see? So I'm just patting gently. Going in with this red shade from this blush palette. Keep going in with my same sponge, beauty sponge. I'll be going in with this spotless concealer in the shade 180 mocha. So I just apply it around the highlight area. That's the T-zone, right? Under the eye, the bridge of the nose, the forehead, the chin. So to blend the concealer, I'm going to begin from the outer corner of my eye. I'm moving towards the inner corner. So I make sure I place my brush in such a way that as I'm blending, it's taking care of the lines, it's separating the blush and the concealer. So after blending like that, I'm moving into the next direction. So I'm looking up to make sure I blend the under eyes very well so that there will be no crease line. So after doing that, I'll just go and blend that on my chin. Blush. So I'm using I'm using this part of my beauty sponge to blend the line separating the highlighter or the concealer and the rest of the face, the contour. So I'm blending this line to make sure there's no harsh line separating the two points. So I'm still using this side of my beauty sponge to blend. You just pat gently so that there will be no harsh line everywhere, just to ensure that everything is in place. So still to set the highlighted area again, I'm still going to apply my powder on the highlighted area. So I'm going to be using this shade from this Veebeauty shade. So I'm just setting the rest of the face, the blank spaces. The face. I'm going to be using this small fluffy angle brush. Can you see? It's a small fluffy angle brush to come to the side of my nose. So to do that, I'm going to use that same shade of powder. Start the area I. So to melt down that powder effect, I'm going to be using my Kiss Beauty setting spray. Then let it dry. So to bake my face, I'll be going in with that same setting powder in the shade Cinnamon. So I just want that nose to be snatched. Skin. So I'm going to be using this shade. I'm going to be going in straight with the brows. So I'll begin by laying down the hair using this brow steamer or brows chair from Nikki Signature, and this brush. So I just want to control the hair. I'm going to lay down flat, putting it in order. We don't want those stubborn hair to be hanging. My setting powder again, my merak setting powder, to set that area, because we don't, if you leave it like that, most of these brow steamer contain oil, that area will be left oily, so we want every moisture to be absorbed. Brows gel or brow pomade from KR Makeup, and this angle brush. So I'll not my brush. I'm going to be using the tips of my brush. I say the tips of my brush to produce an outline. So you should have a picture of the shape of the brows you want to produce in mind, so that you will not have to produce a large outline and start concealing it to reduce the size. To fill in the brows, I'm going to be using my well sharpened David's pencil. So I already have 4 pencils sharpened, so I'm going to be using all of them. I'm just send it behind, Mama. sexy hair foundation. So I'll start concealing the beginning with this darker shade of foundation, and the end then continue with this lighter shade of concealer. That's the spotlight concealer in the shade 150 tan. So I'll be using my angle brush to conceal. Can you see the flat angle brush to conceal? Tips of my brush. So I'll be going in with my lighter concealer, that is a spotless concealer. I'm just going to blend in everything with my small fluffy brush. So I'll start blending from this section, this darker section. With my small fluffy brush, I'll also blend this side because the foundation dries up pretty fast. So I'll just blend in everything. So after that, I'll be using my flat brush to blend my fluffy brush. Sorry. I'll be going in with the shades for the beginning because we don't want to leave that area moist. So for the rest of the face, I'll be using this lighter shade. For eyeshadow, I'll be using this Adventure Concealer, eyeshadow base, sorry. So I'm just placing it on my eyelid. My fluffy brush to blend in. The next. See from this Blossom Makeup eyeshadow. So start blending from the outer corner. So guys, this is a finished look. What do you think? Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share. Bye.